How did mass deportations unfold during World War II? Have you ever wondered how mass deportations unfolded during World War II? The story is one of immense suffering and tragedy. The Nazi regime orchestrated these deportations as part of their horrifying plan known as the Final Solution. This plan aimed to systematically eliminate the Jewish population of Europe along with other targeted groups. The mass deportations began in late 1941 and intensified in 1942, especially after the Wannsee Conference in January 1942. At this meeting, Nazi officials formalized their plans for the Final Solution, leading to a more organized approach to deportations. Millions of Jews were forcibly removed from their homes across German-occupied Europe, including countries like Germany, Austria, France, the Netherlands, and Belgium. Victims faced brutal conditions during transport. They were packed into overcrowded freight trains, often without food, water, or sanitation. Many did not survive the journey due to starvation, dehydration, or exposure. Upon arrival at extermination camps like Auschwitz-Birkenau, Treblinka, and Sobibor, most were killed shortly after arriving, frequently in gas chambers designed for mass murder. The scale of these deportations was staggering. In 1942 alone, over 300,000 Jews were deported from the Warsaw Ghetto to Treblinka. Other significant deportations included more than 65,000 Jews from Drancy near Paris and nearly 100,000 from the Netherlands. The Nazi regime utilized existing rail networks to facilitate the movement of these large groups to isolated killing centers. Alongside Jews, other groups such as Romani people, political prisoners, and Soviet prisoners of war were also victims of these deportations. The violence associated with these actions was extreme, including mass shootings and executions both during transport and at the camps. Some deported populations did resist, notably during the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising in April 1943, which was a desperate act of defiance against the Nazis. Understanding how these mass deportations unfolded reveals the horrific reality of civilian suffering and atrocities during the war. The systematic effort to annihilate entire communities was a dark chapter in human history. The logistics and timeline of these deportations illustrate the chilling efficiency with which the Nazi regime executed their genocidal policies. Each deportation represents not just a statistic but a life lost and a community shattered.